Hello! Today I'm going to talk about cosplay and convention. I've been cosplaying for almost 3 years and I love it. I guess that's all I really have to say. I love cosplaying. And I want to talk about why I love cosplaying. But first I want to give you guys a little bit of history. My first ever cosplay was in June of 2014, or was it July? So in the summer of 2014, and I went as Castiel. I was actually wearing this wig to the Dragon Con parade. It was hot and miserable, but if you scroll to the bottom, and I mean the bottom of my Instagram, it's the very first picture I think I ever posted, or it might be like the second or third or something. It's way down there. You can actually see a picture of that costume, and I had I had pretty decent sized articulating wings, which began my obsession with articulating wings. I went to a convention in November after I went to the Dragon Con parade, and that was like my first kind of real convention. I loved every second of it. I came back from that and I said to my mom, "Mom, I found my people." So ever since then I've kind of been obsessed with cosplaying. If you didn't know this about me already, which you probably didn't because I'm actually really super outgoing in my videos, I am an introvert. In fact, I'm so much of an introvert that I could actually be considered a hermit. I think I leave the house maybe once a week, if you don't count taking my dog for a walk. I have a difficult time being outside, but conventions is a safe space for me that I really enjoy being because I feel like no one judges the conventions, which is not entirely true. I'm a little bit privileged. I'm a lot privileged because I'm white and people won't, like, attack me. But I feel like it's a pretty safe space. I also love cosplaying because it allows me to become someone else, even if just for a couple hours. And it's kind of like acting, but easier because there's no pressure to be really good at it. You kind of just dress up because you love this character and you go out and have a good time. I love it. I love being someone else. I love having someone yell at me from down the hallway or ask me for pictures, and part of that is because I'm an attention whore, hence why I have a YouTube channel, but I do it myself. I fangirl over other people's cosplays. There was this girl at PCC that looked like such a good toff, and she had like the contacts and everything, and I was like, I gotta take a picture with you, please. So I mean, I'm not exempt from the fangirling. I do it plenty myself, but it's so nice to have it. It feels like you're like a Disney character or something. I also love making the costumes, which is kind of crazy because it's really hard, and I'm known to throw myself into insane projects with no experience. So one of my favorite costumes that I've ever made, I absolutely loathe wearing it because it's so miserably uncomfortable, is Mikasa from Attack on Titan. And if you watch Attack on Titan or read Attack on Titan, you obviously know who that is, and you obviously know which costume I'm talking about. In Attack on Titan, and I'll post a picture of like what the show looks like here. In Attack on Titan, they wear these 3D maneuvering gear. They are harnesses that basically go from your toes all the way to your shoulders, and it is a consistent, continuous piece. I did a lot of research to try to figure out how I would get this thing on, and I made it custom sized for myself. For the most part, other than that insane harness, the costume is pretty basic. It's like a white button-down t-shirt, a red scarf, and a jacket. This jacket, it's got this patch on it, and it's like canvasy. Some people make it out of leather. Go look on my Instagram. I have pictures of me in it. The other costume that I'm really proud of, Kaneki Ken from Tokyo Ghoul, and I did his eye patch version. Yes, the eye patch version. I love the Kaneki Ken costume because I made the mask, and I'm gonna show it to you. This is the result. It's so flappy. It's got he's got like this mouthpiece with a zipper, and the zipper actually opens, and you like, and he's got these Frankenstein bolts, and this thing was the biggest pain in my ass. But I'm so proud of it, and Kaneki is actually one of my favorite characters to cosplay, just because I feel so at home as his character. So this mask is just part of the costume. If you go look at my Phoenix Con vlog for Friday, you can see me in the full costume. I think I have pictures of it. That is my other favorite costume because I love wearing it, and I also love how hard I worked on it and how good it turned out. I'll link some pictures of Kaneki. I wanted to talk about my future cosplays real quick. Let me just throw this out there. I'm working on Howl, Demon Howl from Howl's Moving Castle. Here's a picture of that. And I'm gonna be young Victor from Yuri on Ice with the blue swan or black swan or something. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to give it a thumbs up, if you cosplay, tell me down below who you cosplay. If you've never cosplayed before and you want to, but you don't know how to start, leave a comment. I'll leave you a huge long reply telling you all the things that you need to know. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to get notified when I make a video, hit the little bell button next to subscribe. And I think that's it. I love you all. You're all glorious. And I'll see you next time. Bye! I was gonna make some kind of joke about how I change my hair color more times than I'm a blackery, but it's not really funny if it's true, is it?